What's going on, YouTube? This is B Logic coming to you with part 3 of the creation of modern day video game series. And today's pillar of modern day games is going to be racism. And I know that part 1 in this series is it's kind of like racism, and it is racism, but racism comes in different forms, and you just can't just say blanket racism, because there are certain aspects of racism that you have subcategories, and you can't just generalize all one broad brush of racism. So there are categories and subcategories of racism, and that's what I'm here to address today. And this is definitely a core. I mean, honestly, this is pretty much the pure core of what it's all about. It's not the ultimate core, but it's a huge part. It's as vital as almost the heart of modern day gaming. So the aspect of racism that I want to talk about today is the hatred of white men and conservative blacks in gaming. And the reason why I say that is because it is so prevalent. It is so prevalent that you see racism rear its ugly head up in gaming. And I'll give you some examples. Again, this goes back to the race swaps. That's one of them. I did talk about that in the first part of this video. But then also the hatred of white men. The hatred of white men and the hatred of black voices that are conservative. And you can see it in games. You can see it as far as just the way that the interaction with and this is more so this is going to be more so geared toward the interaction with the developers and their thoughts of white men and of black conservatives. So if you look at how the community managers are now in current day running their games, on how they respond and how they limit who can respond to them, and just the depraved nature of how these gaming companies, they talk about diversity, equity, and inclusion, and how it is targeted against white men. Diversity, equity, inclusion in gaming means that we don't want to see blonde, blue hair. And the thing of it is, I'm a black guy. I don't have blonde hair. Dang, I got no hair. But I don't have blonde hair. And I'm not white. But it's obvious for even as a black man to see the disparity they have against white people. Well, I mean white men, not white people, white men. Like, they hate them, they despise them. And as far as like black conservatives, they hate us too. I mean, if you look at the Gothics, her name is Gothics, Gothix. She is a black woman, and she used to work with black girl gamers. And the minute that she starts speaking her mind and giving a different opinion, then they wrote her off to basically as a part of the problem. That she was basically a grifter. She was now a part of the alt-right, whatever that means. It basically, and she's a fascist. It basically means the alt-right in 2025 means that you don't agree with me. So I'm going to label you part of the alt-right. Never mind that she's black. So they getting the heat too. We getting the heat too. You know. And then, you know, before Gamergate 2.0, we were getting, you know, we as far as white guys and black conservatives, we were taking the brunt of it. We were getting blocked, banned, we were getting doxxed, we were getting all these things happening to us because we had a difference of opinion. But see, as far as the racism part, it goes beyond that. It goes beyond just blocking and doxing and all that stuff like that. It goes to the part where they literally think that they are basically talking about, or they want to eradicate us, eradicate white guys from gaming. They literally want to eradicate white guys from gaming. Look at Black Girl Gamer. Look at Elisa Mercante, and look at all of these, especially these Black Girl Gamers. They are vehemently. They have like no brakes on their vocabulary. Like they literally talking about like we hate white people. White people are the problem. We don't want white people playing out. Like they're literally saying these things. And if you don't believe me, don't take my word for it. Go to YouTube, look up them actually saying it. Like they literally like look at white boys, white guys as vermin. That they don't want playing their games. And just think about it. If you keep telling somebody that we hate your skin color, if you keep telling them that enough, it's like a dog when you back a dog in a corner. If you back a dog in a corner, he's gonna fight tooth and nail. And it's like, you know, they tried to boil us in the pot like the frog. They say, hi, the best way to boil a frog is to turn it up. Well, they tried it. They tried to do little things, you know, to slowly kind of basically let us know, conservative blacks and whites, that look, hey, we hate you, and you should hate you, and you should be a ally and denounce how God made you. I'm gonna repeat that. You should be an ally and denounce how God made you. How God made you. So now you got to sit up here and basically hate your own skin pigmentation, or hate your way of thought. Why should anybody hate their way of thought? The best, and the thing of it is, the best, if they really care, if they really weren't racist, they would want to sit down and talk to people that disagree with them. I know I went to Alyssa Mercante's page. I'll let him go. I went to Alyssa Mercante's page before she blocked me, and I literally told her. I literally said, hey, like, why are you going back and forth with these dudes when they're literally white boys, when they're literally asking you just to come to the table and sit and talk with them? Boom, blocked. That's the level of hate and rage that they have. They hate white people so much. And the thing of it is that when you have an administration, and this is the politics too, when you have an administration that basically promotes the hatred of white man, and anything a white man does is wrong and it's evil, and they're gonna colonize you, and they colonize black people, they colonize all of this stuff that's in the past that nobody can help. Nobody can help that. And they literally think that they're slaves. They literally think these people literally think these racists literally think that they're living in Jim Crow, and that they just right before they came to start gaming that afternoon, like they had to pick a field of cotton. Matter of fact, I just passed a field of cotton just now. I don't see no black people out there picking it. I don't see no black people picking the cotton. Like they act like they just got finished picking the cotton, and a big sweaty white guy with a red neck just got finished beating them. That's how they're thinking. That's how they're thinking. They literally think that they are oppressed because white people are telling them that they're oppressed. Liberal white people are telling them that they're oppressed. So they're thinking, yeah, I'm oppressed. And then you ask these people, what are white people oppressing you on? Then they get mad and want to block you. They ain't gonna answer the question. And so what happens is this racist rage comes up out of them, and they try to do everything they can to try to prevent white men from enjoying gaming. They do everything in their power to prevent white men from enjoying gaming. They want to make it uncomfortable. They want to make them feel like bad. So they want to be racist toward white men just to make them feel bad and to put it in their games. And like you even have it now where they know that they are losing the culture war when it comes to gaming. And so now they still have to put the game out, but then they put disclaimers. Oh, this is racist. This is these images are seen from a racist point of, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna give you the full game, but we're gonna make you feel bad about your skin color with a disclaimer. Then you have people like Nexus mods, where you can mod the characters to make them black, but you can't mod them to make them look white, because that's racist. That's racist. That is racist. And it's crazy. It is literally crazy. It is literally the epitome of racism. You hate somebody just because of their skin color. Just because of their skin color. What does a 13-year-old white boy that wants to play Tomb Raider, or that wants to play, I don't know, Alan Wake, need to be Alan Wake was actually good. Alan Woke 2, that's what I'm talking about. What 13-year-old white boy wants to wake up on a Saturday or whatever, turn on his little TV station, turn on his little PlayStation or computer or whatever, fire up the his PC and just start playing, and then you got the race swap black agent making little innuendos about race and about oppression. What he got to do with that? Why you got to bring that up? Don't you think he sees that enough in the news? In his 13-year-old mind, he want to get away from that. I know I do. It's like you try to play these games now, and it's like you're getting a MSNBC Joy Reid broadcast, telling you the way that you choose to think is wrong because of your skin color. It's sick and disgusting. It's sick and disgusting. So guys, I just want to basically bring another pillar that is holding up the creation of modern day games. And yes, racism, People say, oh, well, you can't be racist toward white people. Yeah, you can. Yes, you can. You can be racist toward anybody. You can be racist toward anybody. If you hate someone because of their skin color, because of their skin pigmentation, that they had no control over. They had no control over that. It's not like they're a sodomite. You can control that. You can control where you put your weenie, but you can't control what color you were born with. But you hate them because of that. Because of that. All right, guys, just wanted to share that with you. I'll be back again with another part of the creation of modern day games.